All the anticipation is killing me. It. There we go. That's really my God, Feasel's amazing. That sync's pretty good. But what I like about this this new randomizer is that it completely skips out series because everyone hates series.
Yeah, I guess so. There's a little there's definitely like some platforming and skill involved in series. But yeah, just to make things a little bit quicker, just go ahead and skip that. One thing to know: neither of these runners are using moonwalking, so you won't be seeing any moonfall, fast fall tech in here.
Ah yes, memeful.
The meme fall, yes, you're correct. So right off the bat, definitely tell that Lexo um, has gained quite a lead. Just difference in skill right off the bat. But this first item is pretty good for both racers. They're going to get the morph ball, and it's a pretty good starting item to have. I would say. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say morph ball or speed are probably the two sort of like best first items to get. But morph ball's got that bit of an edge because Lexo's gone straight in to pick up those missiles, whereas if you had speed booster, you wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, so doesn't seem very randomized here in the beginning, but we do have missiles in the beginning. Also, I would say like even though they haven't gotten well, that's a good item right there. So they just picked up the plasma beam. These guys are going to be very OP here in a moment, but even if you don't get like supers at the beginning, I would say missiles, just the next best thing, like don't be down on missiles, I would say. Ooh, okay, so it doesn't look like Kid Icarus is familiar with how to get the ceiling item here. So, oh, okay, I think he's just gonna use the
I see what he's doing. Yeah.
But there is a quicker strat. You can use the Rio to damage boost yourself. Well, you don't have to damage boost, but you can just damage yourself and you'll be knocked back into the item. That's how you get it. For the longest time, I actually had a lot of difficulty with this because I thought it was a damage boost, so I would always miss the item. Like, and it just unbeknownst to how you're supposed to actually do it. Okay, he's got it. That's good. Good on him. Okay.
So the way he used it, as you said, JD, was the way that I had to do it for. I don't even want to try and guess how long it was.
Yeah, those are some old school tactics. But
like Desi's RBO run all over again.
That's true. So Lexo making his way up the parlor, had a pretty good criteria shaft. He's got missiles, super missiles, power bombs. So he's pretty well set. He doesn't have any energy tanks or anything. No suits. Pretty impressive to get those items pretty early in the game. It suits. And looks like we're going to have a little bit of a route difference here. MegaKindicarus is going to go.
For someone to do this.
Yeah, he's going to go through the blue Brinstar right into the green Brinstar.
I don't think Lexo wanted that reserve. If I was Lexo, I'd be looking to see if just checking lots of things at the moment, like those the missile pack that he's missed up, just because it could be some more power bombs. Because without regular bombs, this is gonna he's gonna have to keep an eye on that count.
That's true. Yeah, you have to be real careful with your. If you don't have bombs, you have to be real careful with your ammo management with the power bombs, because if you run out, you might be stuck somewhere. But so in the Terminator, Lexo, he picks up the speed booster, and at the charge beam, we have Kid Icarus picking up the space jump. So pretty good items for both players. we might be seeing some high five action as MegaKindicarus is making his way to the area over here where Lexo is. There's some vanilla green or green burn star speed booster action. Skipping the gates the intended way. It's pretty good.
So now, if they don't find charge room, they're going to want to just keep stocking those supers up because there's no other way to. Oh, see now this is bad for Kindicarus because he hasn't got bombs or any spare power bombs. He's not going to be able to get that extra super pack. How many supers are in that room?
There's quite a few. And so just give a shout out to our tracker. Our tracker is Cheaty Face, and he is doing a splendid job today. Shout out to all the trackers, all the organizers of the item randomizer tournaments.
Oh, see, this is an area that Kindicarus is going to have to come back to. Oh wait, no, he got a power bomb drop. That is my bad.
Looks like he's actually he's going to go up, maybe check the Terminator to pick up the items that he missed out on, and we see Lexo picking up the ice beam. So in pretty good shape, I would say. The only things he'll be looking for right now are suits and the charge beam, for sure. High jump, grapple, these are also good items to get, but definitely biggest priority to find right now are suits.
Yeah, he's got ice, so if he can't find gravity, oh wait, no, he'd still need a couple of other items. Just ignore everything I was just thinking out loud. But hopefully with this logic, it's going to go quite well. Nice little 100% strat there. You've got to do a little mock pull, that way you don't fall all the way down.
We don't want any casualties in this randomizer race thing, guys.
Oh, no.
Come on, dude. So there it is again. Lexo, you might be questioning why he's picking up those power bombs, but he doesn't have the actual, bombs. So he's just gonna grab more ammo to be bombing out these blocks.
Yeah, if Kindicarus doesn't go where Lexo's been, mainly to pick up ice, he might have a bit of a tough time in Saurian. If he doesn't get more power bombs, we all know power bomb roulette exists and it's awful. Right.
Yeah, so let's see. I think Kindicarus, I think he's gonna go maybe to the wreck ship first.
I can dine. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna make his way down the red tower. Meanwhile, Lexo just picked up the space jump at the charge beam, and he's down here at the waterway. He's gonna be checking down here. Usually there's a pretty good item. I've seen a couple randomizers where they put good stuff down here, so we'll see what it is. Just the knee tank, but more energy is no harm.
I'm getting a little bit concerned about Kindicarus's power bombs. He hasn't really come across it, and he hasn't checked. There was like 2 rooms there where he could have had some more powerbomb ammo, but he's just passed it up.
Yeah, he's passing up a lot of ammo here. But looks like he's gonna go check the X-ray. He has the space jump, so this should make it considerably easier. You do have to watch out for those spikes, so be a little careful with your jumps here.
So close to that firefly.
In the meantime, Lexo, he's grabbing a lot more ammo than his counterpart here, so he might have an advantage moving on.
There we go. Oh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
So,
Oh, interesting.
So KindiCarus opting to forgo the grapple beam. The grapple beam is actually a pretty strong item, I would say, but not the most necessary of items to get. But he has to watch his health. Oh goodness! Wow, that was a bit of a scare there with KindiCarus. I think he's definitely gonna grab this energy refill down at the bottom red tower.
Yeah. So Lexo, I imagine he's going to go to wreck ship now.
Yeah, he can either go wreck ship, or he might even go and check the gauntlet area before he even does that. So we'll see what he chooses.
Either way, his power bomb count is not that great considering the amount of power bombs that he's going to have to use in the wreck ship.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna realize it. KindiCarus picking up the X-ray scope at the Spazer location. It's also a good item to have. If he picks up charge, you can do some wonderful things with the X-ray scope. Do some serious damage to the bosses.
Just trying to do some calculus in my head. So he's gonna need if he beats Fantoon and doesn't get any powerbomb drops, this could prove bad.
Yeah, one thing I did notice is that he saved in the Red Star area, I believe. So
yeah,
Lexo might be all right, but he will want to have some power bombs coming out of the Fantoon fight. Mostly because if he wants to go and check like a lot of these other items, it would be good to have more, just so he can break blocks. I mean, he can farm up more, I guess, from the bulls in the adjacent rooms.
It wasn't a bad first round. You got a lot of missiles in.
Yeah, doing pretty good with these doppels here. Getting quite a few missiles in there. Looks like he's gonna get a slow pattern for this round here.
Oh, KindiCarus just missing out on the quite quick kill. Just fired a tiny bit too late.
Yeah. So pretty painless Fantoon fight for Lexo, and yeah, that's his first boss, and he's finished off.
Quite, he's one missile away from.
Yeah, one of his supers got sniped there. It's rather unfortunate.
Luckily, Lexo got some good drops coming out of Fantoon as well. So let's see what the magical right side item holds.
Yeah. So those who are unfamiliar, the high jump E-tank has been removed and it's been placed as one of the major items here on the right side. And sorry, but not sorry. It is a reserve tank, so Lexo is going to skip that.
So yeah, the item on the left is still just an item, really. It's just going to be ammo. It's not going to be anything important. Well, ammo's important. Power bombs are important.
Okay, so I thought he might skip up the spiky death room and the E-tank on the right side, but he's just gonna save before he goes on. Lexo taking a little safety save. I do not think that is a bad decision whatsoever. So.
Also, might not be safe. It might be. You might get there, and it might be something like another reserve. So just a quick reset, and you don't have. Okay, it was safety.
Yeah, you cannot underestimate that spiky death room. It kills even regular 100% runners. So why shouldn't it kill randomizer speedruns?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kindicarus has picked up wave beam, which is going to make a lot of things easier, and I think
it's going to cause some destruction. So pick it up again. Oh boy.
He kind of goes
missiles.
Through it.
Yeah. It is nice to have more missiles getting for Mother Brain 1. So I always like to have at least 15. So getting more is always a good thing. Oh, we have a pretty good item right there. That's the spring ball. What do you think about the spring ball, Dingus?
Spring ball is the single-handed best item that has ever been put into a Metroid game to date. Some people might say items like Space Jump are good. They'd be wrong. Spring ball is a valuable tool. It also makes suitless or gravity-less Meridia that little bit easier as well, if you know how to use it.
Yeah, that's a good point from Pyromancer there. Grabbing the spring ball could also help, since these guys don't have bombs, to help reduce the amount of power bombs that these guys are going to use to bounce them up. Again, this attic is going a little bit slower than these guys would prefer because they just want to conserve their power bomb count. So I think standard fare. Well, I would always check what the reserve tank.
Yeah.
I would always check what it would be down there on the right. But Lexo he's going up all the way here to pick up some ammo.
He could have done. Thinking about it, he could have done quite a cool strat for the attic itself because he's got space jump and speed. He could have done that speed. I forgot the name of it now.
So, Dingus, here with Kindicarus, does he have enough energy? I don't even think he picked up a reserve tank.
No, he's got a reserve tank. However, he's turned it off. So,
okay,
there we go.
I see. Yeah. So
this still got it on manual.
Yeah, this is a very precarious situation here. Here in this hell run that he's doing. But now, since he has the speed booster, he should be all right. He's gonna have to open this door. Oh, he'll want that. Yeah,
take it.
He will want that. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I think it might be just movement-wise. Like his movement. If he wants to go and check wave, he might want to go and make like a safety save or something. Yeah, interesting.
So Lexo picking up all the ammo, but Yeah, it doesn't look like Kindicarus is going to be going to wave right now. Making his way to Crocomire, looks like.
Oh, Lexo's got bombs. Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to leave some of his power bomb usage now, and so any sort of danger of soft locking is now out of play for him. Picking up a nice extra energy tank there in the gravity suit room. So kind of a subpar wreck ship, minus I guess getting bombs, but nothing too big there. What do you think, Diggis?
So yeah, bombs is only sort of like the good thing that's come out of it. Normally, I say normally, it's random. It could be anything, but in a lot of randomizers, there are normally some really good items in wreck ship. I'm not saying bombs aren't good items, but a suit would have been nice. Yeah,
so it's hard to say who has the advantage here because Kindicarus has definitely explored more of Norfair than Lexo has, and if he happens to find like charge beam or a suit that could really get him closer to that go mode, or sooner than Lexo will be. Oh wow, Kindicarus kind of unlucky with those shots. Maybe just a little bit too high. Trying to get these supers into Crocomire's mouth.
He's nearly there. He's nearly there. Just do it. Just go on. Just do it. In the words of Shia LaBeouf. Come on. There you go.
I think he got a double super there at the end. That's pretty good. Another E-tank for his troubles behind Crocomire, but we'll have to see what the grapple beam item is. Hopefully, it'll be something good. Uh-oh. Otherwise, he might be pretty short on his efforts here. One thing to note: he did not check the ice beam or Norfair Reserve or the wave beam. So there are a couple items he still has yet to check, and don't know why he took that damage there on those spikes.
Yeah, if I were both of the runners, I'd want to make sure I'd say a minimum of just 15 power bombs, just in case neither of them find gravity. It'll make escaping Dragon a lot easier.
Yeah, some of you may have recalled. I had a match, I guess earlier in the week, and I had to do the grapple escape. Had to get out of grapple or to get out of Dragon's room, and I had to like reteach it to myself in that instance.
Down, up, jump.
So yeah, it took me quite a while.
If anyone's having trouble with anything like that, I did put in the tutorial section on the Discord just some really basic, like, suitless strats. Oh, you don't want to be taking damage there.
Yeah, there's some bugs there, so he's gonna farm up a little bit. Yeah. Hopefully he gets some energy. He's getting a lot of ammo right now since he used quite a bit of it fighting Crocomire.
I think he also got hit by that metal scree as well.
Yeah, those metal screes do a lot of damage when you. Well, I mean, even if you do have a suit, I mean, they're pretty devastating on your health count. Oh, so Kindicarus. Looks like he's opting to pick up the extra reserve tank here, but coming up short on his findings, going down to Crocomire. So that's quite unfortunate. He's gonna have to pick and choose which areas he wants to go to now, because the rest of this stuff they're gonna be pretty tough hell runs.
Personally, I'd probably go to ice, but that's just me.
Yeah, ice is probably the easiest hell run to do right now. So I would agree with that choice. Meanwhile, Lexo taking out Crane, and he's gaining some ground on Kid Icarus here. So if Kid Icarus doesn't find the items he's looking for soon, he might be falling behind very quickly.
Yeah, Lexo seems to be on a pretty good pace at the moment as well. He's got 2 bosses down. Some good items. He's already got ice. Right, let's see what way Kid Icarus is. Ah, okay. So I think he's going to make a quick save. Alright, now we find out if Lexo's going to pass up Ice Beam like Kid Icarus did. I'm quite eager to see what it is now.
Yeah, judging from like all the items that have been appearing in Norfair, good possibility that it will be a good item. Something that these players need. But Kid Icarus is really low on energy here. Looks like he's just gonna go out of Norfair. And yeah, might be feeling kind of defeated, not finding some really good things there in Norfair. So
yeah, I think he's going to gamble everything on Mech Ship now. That's my trial of thought anyway.
no, and okay, Lexo, he's gonna save. Is he going to the right or to the left? He's going to the left, so and he's gonna check on this ice beam item. So this first room, the gate room, is not heated, but all the subsequent rooms are you're gonna be taking damage. Oh, nice little spring ball there.
Oh, string ball, lovely. So that save's actually pretty good as well, because depending on what this item could be, it could just instantly reset.
Oh, and there's a pretty good item right there. We have Lexo picking up the gravity suit, but this will not protect him from heat damage. So these guys, they're still going to be looking for the various suit. And King Icarus going back to the X-ray. I guess maybe he changed his mind about the grapple beam and is gonna pick it up.
Now, Lexo's got some choices, so he can either sort of risk a hell. Oh, no, okay, he's going to go to Meridia. I was going to say he could like risk a hell run to check like Norfair Reserve.
Yeah, I think this is a good choice, a good decision here. There are quite a few items in Meridia that he can be checking now that he has the gravity suit. So I think before you even risk going into Norfair, take your time, go do some things that are easily accessible to you.
I'm hoping something good's going to be at Mama Turtle, just because she doesn't get the respect she deserves. But if she hits you, she can kill you.
Yeah, gotta be. Yeah, I definitely saw Jesse last night. Mama Turtle was not nice to him, so almost died. So what is she holding for us here? Oh boy.
Oh baby.
That's definitely something that Lexo wants to see right there. So he is almost in go mode. If he's just looking for the Varia, or I mean, if he's feeling very brave, he can even do an RBO run through Lower Norfair. But I have to say it's very difficult. So
Also, his power bomb count's a little bit low.
yeah.
If he was going to contemplate that. But I'd suggest anyone with epilepsy just not look at the screen as soon as he enters bot toon, or Dragon, because some interesting things are going to happen. I don't think he trusts himself.
Yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know if again, this is like his first race in the tournament for both of these players. So they might not be feeling nearly as confident, going into the first ones. I mean, honestly, I didn't feel that confident in mine either. So taking some saves, I think it's a good choice to be as safe as you want, and very good choice with that save. If seeing as he went down to check the Meridian reserve, which it was a reserve tank. Very funny that it was. He can just reset, so he doesn't have to backtrack to get to where he was.
Right. I'm going to say after bot toon is high jump boots. That's just my guess, because I don't think the game will be nice. Here comes epilepsy. No, it was an energy tank. Anyway. So what Lexo did with bot toon, he's going to be able to do with Dragon as well, drastically shortening the fight. I would go into technicalities about it, but that means I've got to sound a lot more intelligent than I actually am.
Yeah, I think it just has to do with like resetting the iframes of the a little goop spot or some goop spark there from Kindicarus. He just didn't want to fall into the decor pit. But yeah, when you use the X-ray, I think it just resets the invincibility frames that the bosses have, and plasma being because it's piercing into the boss itself. It just constantly does more damage over time.
Yeah, that makes more sense. So Lexo could have done something there, which would have. It's a good indicator of when Dragon's actually dead. So if you kneel when you do that, when Dragon dies, it forces Samus into a standing position.
Yeah, it's a good little visual cue. And so he is done with Dragon. He has 3 bosses down, and to reward him is the screw attack. So that's actually going to be pretty good in Lower Norfair. Should he decide to do maybe a hell run through Lower Norfair, but I would advise against that, and I would keep on going, keep checking these items. Maybe he'll find Varia somewhere.
Could this be the seed that Varia Suit turns up at Springball? I know that's a pretty evil and malicious thing to say, but it could be. So I imagine Lex.
You imagine?
Oh, sorry, I cut myself off. I was going to say, yeah, I just imagine now. So Lexo's probably going to go to Plasma. If he goes to Springball, I'll be amazed.
Yeah, so far not so. Neither player has checked the gauntlet, and neither of them have checked Norfair Reserve or the Wave Beam. So, only MegaKindicarus has checked the Speed Booster item.
There's still I don't know, like I'd still take high jump at this point as well, just because it makes it easier, everything easier.
So Lexo, he's gonna clear all these pirates before checking in on this item. Oh no. There it is. So Lexo is in go mode. He can pretty much just finish the game, and he can go down into Lower Norfair and take care of Ridley. So this puts him at a pretty good advantage over MegaKindicarus.
Yeah, so now what we're expecting to see from Lexo is just he's gonna just go ham straight to Ridley, then just head straight to Torian. Whereas Kindicarus is he's still on a search for the suit, any suit, but he's not gonna find them there.
Yeah, so since he's already up here in Criteria, I think it might be in his mind to go to the wreck ship and fight Fantoon.
Yeah, if Lexo starts checking items now, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, he has everything he needs. He doesn't need any more ammo. He has the charge beam. He has all those items up there at the top. If he wants to do stand-up, he could opt to get another energy tank. Or 2 more energy tanks, is that correct?
Where are we? Yeah, he needs a minimum of 7. As soon as he also skipped up reserves, he can't do them either.
But you know, the stand-up glitch is just it's good. It's a good, you know, dozens of seconds, and so it's not like the biggest time save right now.
Okay, Kindicarus deciding to grapple over. What's those missiles?
Yeah, he has the space jump. So again, this is sort of like randomizer tunnel vision. Sometimes you can't realize what items, you know, which particular items you actually have. So, you know, there are a lot of areas in the games where it's much easier with you know, another sort of item that you have on you, and you just don't realize it.
Is that screw attack coming in handy? I saved him like a fair bit of health there as well. Well, he could have space boosted through it, but again, no need. His health is pretty much like any % health at the moment as well.
Yeah, he does have to be careful. Like, pretty much the only thing he has to worry about right now is not dying. So, if that sort of misfortune befalls him, that would put Kindicarus, you know, that would give him a chance to catch up.
Yeah, I think Lexo's last save was before Botswana.
Yeah, I think so too. But the thing is, even if that were to happen, Lexo already knows like where the good items are. So
Yeah.
it would be a decent amount of backtracking, but nothing too drastic.
Taking it really safe, not even attempting to like go through those platforms. Here comes the power of plasma.
Nice little charge beam setup for the metal pirates. Making sure that you get behind them as they do their dive kick, and then you release the charge shot, and it will damage them twice. On the other side, we have Kid Icarus. He's taking on Fantoon, clearing out a lot of these flames with the plasma beam. It's very, very effective way of getting through all of those flames that do lots of damage, but taking a pretty slow fight against them so far.
Yeah, I don't think Kid Icarus is that confident really fighting Phantom around his suits. Just remember those flames, they hurt when Samus is yellow. It's 40 damage, isn't it?
Without the suits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Lexo having no troubles with Relay whatsoever. Just using the charge plasma shots. You could have opted to use supers as well, but at this point in the game, you want to save your ammo for Turian. So I think it's a good choice to just use the plasma shots, and I think he's fully aware that he might be in the lead here. So just gonna hold on to his lead, I think.
Alright, so now, do you think Kid Icarus is going to go energy tank? Or do you think he's going to skip it up?
I think he's going to check everything. Yeah, I think like he is not entirely sure where to look. You know, he's still looking for both suits, so he might be under the impression that either of those suits are in the wreck ship.
Oh, for some reason I thought they'd been changed to shot blocks. Yeah, Lexo is pretty much like home free out of Lower North. Well, is home free out of Lower North now. Just Screw Attack is a beast. Then again, he did have Ice Wave and Plasma, so he could have hitboxed him.
Yeah, he is well on his way to finishing the game, and yeah, just gotta make sure that he doesn't soft lock anywhere, or perhaps he might take like a save somewhere before going into the final phases of the Mother Brain fight.
Alright, let's see if Kid Icarus is, when he comes out of the attic, let's see if he goes down and does that little check. Does the opposite of what Lexo did.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of surprising that Lexo just went straight towards it.
Yeah.
Because it could have definitely been an item that he didn't want. So But in this instance, it is the bomb, so perhaps Kid Icarus is going to be picking that up. You might be asking why Kid Icarus is picking up more ammo. It's because he has not found charge yet. Lexo found the charge beam at the Mama Turtle E-Tank, so that is where Kid Icarus needs to go if you were to get that item.
Kid Icarus taking it safe here by the looks of it.
Yeah, again, without any suits, like, definitely would try to hold on to some of this energy, but sadly, just taking quite a bit of damage there from the spikes, so
Yeah.
it's a good thing he had as much as he did.
This is why space jump is awful, and it should not have been put in any game ever. I'm just gonna put him falling into the spikes down to space jump because awful mechanic is awful. I don't think. No, he has. I think he has. Oh, he's skipping bombs. I think. Yeah, it's Kid Icarus. Getting that in his tank, but now he's going back for bombs. Interesting.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to check what that was first.
Well, at least he's going to have enough health to
do a shine spark. Yeah, just get up there. So first into Torian, it's going to be a Lexomatico. This is his race to, his race to win right now. So
another thing about going into Torian, I really like that you don't have to wait for the statues to burst anymore.
Yeah, it's a nice little change. So I think he took off screw tag there, right? I didn't quite catch it.
Worry about?
Yeah,
he did.
Looks like he turned off screw attack. That's gonna make doing the Zepatite skip a little bit easier. So.
Okay, so looks like Kid Icarus is now going to make his way to the Rexship E-Tank.
Yeah, sort of a roundabout way of doing things, but after that Phantom fight, I think it was quite low on health, so definitely wanted to go check some of the less daunting items.
Okay, I don't think Lexo quite knows how the skip goes, so he's just going to damage himself down as much as possible. So when that that baby Metroid latches on, it's just going to not take as long to drain all the energy away. Oh, do a crouch jump, Kid Icarus.
Yeah, this might be something that might elude a lot of newer players right there when you're in the spiky death room. If you don't have the high jump or any other items that can assist you out of the water, you have to actually do a crouch jump. That gives you a little bit of extra height just to make the door, and then you can down grab it to get inside. So first try Zepatite skip, very well done there from Lexo.
Also decided to skip up the save as well.
Yeah, I think he's feeling pretty confident here. not gonna bother doing anything extraneous.
He got sniped twice by turrets as well, those stupers. Okay, so let's weigh up Kindicarus's options now. He's got plenty of health, so going to Ice Beam shouldn't really be a problem.
Yes, so definitely he has a lot more help to be doing more of these hell runs in Warfare, so you can get to the items where he needs, and some equipment failure maybe there on the Lexo screen. I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, so Lexo has. It's pretty safe to say now that Lexo's taking the first game. Right then.
What's on your mind, Dingus?
Well, for some reason I thought Kindicarus was going to go to Meridia, and then I thought, well, he can't because he hasn't got high jump.
He does have high jump, sadly. So.
And then it occurred to me that he has got spring ball. So I essentially had the Da Vinci Code just spinning around in my head, but it all came up with the wrong answer. So I got confused and scared.
Wow, Kindicarus. I guess he just it just maybe it hasn't occurred to him that he hasn't checked the ice beam room. So again, it can be a real tough draw. You know, when you're looking for items. You're being very desperate about it. Sometimes you forget to know where to look. Lexo having a little bit of trouble here in this game. He's got plenty of time, but yeah.
I bet the whole thing just boils down to he hasn't got high jump and he keeps forgetting it. It's exactly the same thing.
But Kindicarus, he's gonna take some time here to farm up his health.
We have Lexo now just finishing with an SRL time, because the SRL times are the important ones, of 54:15. So his actual time was pretty close.
Yeah, very very good time there from Lexo. So good game to our winner, Lexomatico. What's on the schedule, Dingus?
Well then, let's open up our almighty spreadsheet.
Because
behold,
I think these boys, they're going to be doing another match right after this, as well as a couple
yes. So, oh wait, no, that's tomorrow. So pretty much coming up in about 25 minutes, you've got Matrick, former any percent glitched world record holder, versus Vertex, and that's also followed up by round 2 of Lexo and Kid Icarus.
Yeah,
But
good to know. Yeah, so over on Kid Icarus' side, the Warfare Reserve was just an energy tank, so not something he's in need of right now. He definitely wants one of those suits, but he is collecting a lot of energy tanks, so it's also, if he were to go without any suits, something he would like to have. So thoughts, if Kid Icarus finds the gravity suit before Lexomatico, do you think the match would have gone differently?
it certainly would have been a lot closer. I think overall Lexo's movement is a lot. It's better. It seems more refined.
Oh yeah, there is a difference in skill as far as moving Samus and everything like that. But yeah, it definitely may have changed the game or changed the match for sure. If Kid Icarus finds the gravity suit, and then the process of thinking changes right there. Immediately he can think, oh, I can go into Meridia, which is what Lexo did, and Lexo was rewarded with the charge beam and Mama Turtle, and getting the Varia suit at Plasma Beam. So again, Kid Icarus being the first one to go into Norfair, just coming up behind, because he ended up searching more of the areas that did not have the items he was looking for. Sadly, the Crocomire area did not help him at all, and yeah. But
it's just luck of the draw, really.
So yeah, definitely could have been a closer match. Maybe could have gone the other way if just a few different things had gone differently. So stay tuned for round 2 between these two players, because I think Kid Icarus, he might be able to take a game here.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's then again, every randomizer is different. I was gonna say, because he went left as soon as he got power bombs, didn't he? Whereas Lexo went straight up. So he did went left from blue Brimstone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, not saying that was like the decisive moment, but it certainly made a bit of a difference. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't check to see if he had anything left in his reserves.
He was there at that farming spot, right outside the blue gate that goes down to Crocomire. So he should be fine so long as he gets through this unheated room over here on the right. Yeah, so
yeah,
he's in good shape. Finally getting the gravity suit. So his next course of action soon to be decided here. He's just gonna bomb that gamer. Pesky little gamer. I always shoot a missile before I start rolling to the right, because he always gets in your way.
I sometimes forget that I've got Ice Beam and accidentally freeze it, and then think the game is broken.
Because you can't. Sometimes you can't see him. He's like the view is obstructed. So
Yeah. So all Kindicarus has really got to do is just go to like Mama Turtle, scream with joy when he realises it's charge beam, and then hopefully as soon as he's killed Dragon and Bottoon, go straight to Plasma.
yeah, that's the biggest key right there. Is after he kills Dragon, that area to the plasma beam will be open, but he has to make that choice to go and check it. More often than not, I would say I don't actually check the plasma beam after I kill Dragon. Usually I do like the 100% route. I go and check Meridia Reserve.
Yeah, go down, just see that sort of. It's a little bit of a loop, isn't it?
Yeah, I usually. I don't know. It's a gamble, you know. Like maybe I'll go check the spring ball, but you know it takes such a long time to get get over there when you have to wait for Shack Tool. So there it is, the charge beam. That's what Kindicarus. That's what he's looking for.
Hopefully, Kindicarus knows about like X-ray buffering. If not, charge like plasma shots to Bottoon or Dragon. It's still not that bad. It won't take that long.
Yeah.
See, it annoys me, Space Jump. It cooperates in water, but when you're outside of water, you can like spam jump and sometimes it just drop.
Yeah, definitely. When you're out of water, there's always like just this like, little buffer between jumps. So it's always a little. It can be uncooperative every now and then. So while Kindicarus is finishing up, just again shout outs to our tracker Cheaty Face and all of the participants. Again, we had 88 participants in this tournament, so it's a pretty good number. And to our organizers and to our restreamers, so shout outs to all of them. And there it is. Kindicarus is going to use the X-ray scope to take care of Bamu. It's just going to add in a little extra damage there as well.
Yeah, Cheaty Face has done a fantastic job with the tracking today. Oh, going that way. Nice.
Yeah, he's spring jump or spring ball. Excuse me. He has the spring ball, so pretty easy to get through that little tunnel area there.
The intended way.
The intended way, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. The first time I guess played through it, I don't know if I realized that you could use the speed booster and run across the sand. It's been so long, so.
Oh wait, actually, I think that might be the intended way. Just
the speed boost.
Yeah, just because you're not really meant to get spring ball until you've got space jump.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's definitely enticing when you see that energy tank there. So figure maybe you would morph in there and bomb your way out. So here it is, the X-ray. Some epilepsy is gonna happen. A little rave party going on. Have you ever been to a rave party, Dingus?
I have been to a few which serve adult beverages. Actually, I went to one a couple of weeks ago, no more than 10 miles from your house.
Oh wow.
I know.
I was not there for that. So.
I could tell. All I could hear was your voice over the radio. This is what the rave was. It was just readings by JD.
So Kindicarus picking up the screw attack. So we're gonna see here. Is he gonna check the plasma beam? He does the process of thinking might be it might be skewed a little bit because he has all these energy tanks, and like he might be thinking right now, I'm like good on health. I can just do this, this hell run into lower nerve air. So see what he does. Again, having high jump, it's so underrated, Love to have high jump. So he's actually he's not going to go towards plasma. He might be checking a couple of other items before he does so, but he's going to go the other way down into the sand pit.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to do like a quick drop through that sand, but just timed his jump a little bit wrong and ended up next to it.
Yeah. So yes, again, this was just the first match. Our winner for the first match was Lexo, and the second match will be coming up shortly between these players, and there will be another match happening at the same time. So some 4-player action. You'll be also seeing Matric versus Vertex. Is that correct?
Yes, that is. Yes.
All right, and that will be coming up at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so in about 13 minutes. So stick around. It should be some exciting matches coming up.
Oh, is Kindicarus going where I think he's going?
Oh, I think he is.
Yes, he is.
What will be behind Shackle? What do you think it is? Because we've already seen most of the items.
I think it's going to be high jump.
Oh, okay. It might be high jump for sure.
Mainly because every time I've said high jump so far, it's been something else. Oh, here comes the. This is the rave leader right here.
The Shackle.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not like little diggers he's got on his hands. They're like those little rattlers. But
Yeah.
When they programmed the game, they made it at a frequency that only small animals can hear. Which is why when you see the Etacoons, they look so happy and they're dancing. That's because this guy's making music.
Yeah, it's the Meridia sound machine, dude. Meridia sound machine with Samus Aran.
Yeah, really.
Oh, rest in peace. We'll always remember you. Oh, you were wrong. So where could it be? It might be at Firefly then, because I don't think Lexo did check.
Can be.
Yeah. So high jump. High jump. Why have you forsaken us?
Right, time to get flushed up a toilet. Yes, that's
It's some
That's
pump,
exactly how I wanted it to sound.
some pump action.
Pump action toilet tube.
Can sense upwards. And okay.
That's
Looks
a
like he's gonna
space jump.
Yeah, again. Dingus's disdain for the space jump continues as we're going to make our way to the Cassius room. Shout out to Cassius.
Yes! Yes!
When you have screw tag, makes the Cassius room a breeze. Oh, and he has discovered the item that he is looking for. And now he can proceed onwards and take on Ridley's.
It is now go mode. Oh, I just thought of another place where high jump could be as well. GT.
I thought, yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah,
there.
the Lexa. Yeah, Lexa didn't check there. So.
No, yeah, Lexa didn't go there. Yeah, it was just there and Firefly. They're the only two places he didn't go.
I think he also said that he didn't check the Ridley energy tank.
That is a good point. There's Ridley as well. So those last 3 locations can only be 2 energy tanks and high jump.
Yeah, it could hold the Air Jordans that Samus needs.
Yeah, they're limited edition as well. They're so limited that no one seems to have found them in this randomizer.
So yes, there will be a new race coming up shortly. So stick around. There will be more Super Metroid item randomizer action coming your way. It's gonna be 2 matches happening at the same time. So stick around. Me and Dingus will not be there for those matches. We're gonna hop off and pass it over to some other commentators. It's getting pretty late there for you, right, Dingus?
Yeah, it's nearly 8 PM. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's
The night is young.
Cephalov. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Cephalov that is taking over.
Yeah, I think Sephi and perhaps Hubert, they will be your commentators for the rest of these matches. Again, you are watching the Speed Gaming channel on Twitch. There are many events happening. If you are on the Twitch page, please hit the follow buttons, and if you scroll down below the video player, there's a lot of information there about like upcoming things on the schedule. It's not just Super Metroid. There are plenty of other games happening. So always tune in for that if you're interested.
Yeah, there's another Zelda 2 randomizer happening, I think.
I did one of those once. I did not complete it. It was a tough one.
Yeah, I think Zelda 2 might have finished now. I think X3, yeah, Mega Man X3 is still going.
Oh, X3. So you can see play of your Toxic Seahorse, your Blizzard Buffalo. It's a decent soundtrack.
Yeah, it's a good soundtrack. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Which one do you prefer? In order. What's the tier? X1, X2, X3. What's the tier?
213.
213. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I have a particular fondness for X3. It's kind of hard to describe, but in any case, we have Kindicarus. He is in Modern Warfare. He's making his way through the worst room in the game. He's got the screw attack. Nothing's gonna stop him. He's got like 12 E-tanks, dude. So he should have no trouble making it to the end of the game.
He's also got 42 supers as well, so if he really wanted to, he could go into Ridley and just...
Oh yeah, he could just let loose like a machine gun.
Yeah, I couldn't think
Super
of
missiles,
anything
dude.
either.
Like Blair in Predator, dude.
So many not PG-13 quotes that I could come out with right now. That would have disappointed Behemoth if he's watching as well.
Oh man, good old Behemoth. It's good to see him doing something with Super Metroid, right? playing that Bot Moon RTA.
Oh.
It's
I've told him mine.
You gave him your thoughts.
Oh, not only have I've told him every thought that I've ever had on it. There we go. He's making his way right down there. Oh, looks like he's trying to do. Oh, he got 1k go.
Yeah. Well, it can be a little bit hard to time the Kagos to those platforms. But just to recap a little bit, so we had Lexo Lexo went straight to the wreck ship first, and then he took care of Phantoon, whereas Kid Icarus he fought Kraid, and then he went down to Norfair, and Kid Icarus opted to do some hell runs to go over to the Bubble Mountain area, and he came up short on his items, whereas Lexo, as he made his way down to Norfair, he found the gravity suit at the ice beam location, which is what Kid Icarus was missing for quite some time. So definitely good.
I was just saying, like, it didn't really seem like Kid Icarus trusted his health that much, because he was in Norfair early first.
Yeah, he only had like 2 energy tanks and a reserve tank, so maybe, yeah, I wouldn't trust my health. but definitely I would say that was the biggest turning point in the match. So even though their times are very different, like there's a big gap in between these times. I would say if Kid Icarus if he finds that gravity suit sooner than if he was able to find it, that might have changed the match quite a bit, made it a lot closer. So Ridley should be dead here.
Ridley is very much dead.
Yeah, he's gonna blow up.
So he's right. What's it gonna be? See, I didn't say anything.
It's
I said it would have been high jump. It would have been something else.
It's those limited edition Air Jordans.
Yeah.
Come in boot form only. Not exactly something you play basketball with, but
it's the Back to the Future ones.
Oh yeah. The one like the Reebok ones where you pump them there on the thing.
Right. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna farm him for a bit of health there. Maybe he just had a bit of a stumble mid-air and fell.
Yeah, he's pretty low on health here, and he's making some questionable decisions here. He land that power bomb didn't really need to, but yeah, I think he's might be pretty worried about what his health value is right now. So he has a screw attack again. So barring some very big disaster here, he should be okay. I think he might check the Firefly. He's been checking a lot of things. Nope, he's gonna skip it despite me, even though I said that.
Oh, I got a little bit concerned with his health then.
Yeah.
Because those flames do a lot more damage than they should.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be kind of careful here, coming up to the Three Musketeers. That is the name we have given these. Ooh, he's going straight into the acid, and he's gonna put his reserves on auto.
Oh no!
I would grab that. Yep. Okay. Yeah. He's in the clear. That's good. He's gonna finish up. So again, I think as soon as we have Kid Icarus finishing this randomizer run, there will be another match between him and Lexomatico, and then as well as we'll have Matric versus Vertex. So that will be coming up as soon as Kid Icarus finishes.
Yeah, which shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, he pretty much just has to go into Torian and fight Mother Brain, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, so say I'll say about 10 minutes. Let's just have a quick look at the old spreadsheet again.
Yeah, well, what are the other upcoming matches?
Yeah,
what are you excited to see? We had a pretty good match yesterday between Wild Anaconda and Death Erect.
Yeah, unfortunately I missed it because I was very much asleep.
Yeah, it was pretty late in the evening. So.
Oh yeah. Actually, I take that back. The second match I would have been at work.
Yeah.
So that's how late it was for me. So we've got late this evening, so at 9:30 PM, we've got Dread versus Flop, and they've got all three matches back to back.
Oh, that should be a good one because I don't know how much experience Dread has with randomizers, but he's a very good 80% runner. Whereas Flop, I know Flop, he's done some randomizers before, so
yeah, Flop's an old boy. Old rando boy.
That's right. He's done some randos with the crew, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that matchup plays out.
Yeah, and if we just we go into tomorrow, it looks like there's only one race tomorrow, and it is Hercules bench press versus Nessie Rosler, and that is the losers round 1.
Okay, so already going into the losers bracket there.
Yeah.
Win or go home. So we'll see how these players fare when it's all on the line. This is going to be a long ship refill here because he has to get all his health back, all his ammo. It's going to take quite a while.
There's a ton of races on Saturday.
Yeah, so the weekend is going to be pretty stacked. If you are going to be relaxing at home or you're going to have it on your phone or something, be sure to check in. There will be a lot of Super Metroid item randomizer action happening on Saturday, this Saturday.
Oh, that's a good one. So My good friend Elm seems to be racing Saturday, as does Leo, Southern Kip. Oh, there's a lot of good races Saturday.
Yeah, so like the first round, so the pre-round, that was just like the warm-up, and then round one there were some buys. We have some pretty experienced runners in the first round, so we're getting into the meat of the tournament, I should say. And yeah, we might see some upsets. You might see some close races. So keep your eye on that.
Right. So,
I wholeheartedly agree, CFP. It's interesting, you know. I don't really watch many other runners do randomizers, so it's interesting to see like some of the choices here, because like I always do I always do things differently. Everyone does things differently, so like the route differences, the decisions, like definitely like when Lexo saved before bot wound, check the Meridian Reserve, and then just reset to get his save back above the sandpit. Like that was kind of like an eye-popping moment, so to say. I was just like, oh wow, I forgot you could just do something like that. Oh, and so instead of bombing off these Metroids, the alternative method of destroying the Metroids here in room 4 is to you can use power bombs. Well, not just in room 4, any of the rooms. I just said room 4 because that was the room he was in. But yeah, is Kid Icarus gonna do the skip? Looks like he might be taking these suits off. He's just gonna take some damage. Yeah.
yeah, so that's another quick way of just draining all of your health. Take your suits off and just let the Metroid have a little suckle on you. That sounded so wrong.
Oh, I see red timers. So looks like Kid Icarus is behind on his pace. It definitely doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be a stranger to doing these randomizers. So kind of interested to see what his average is on finishing a Super Metroid randomizer.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't look like yeah, he's just gonna destroy the Zebs.
Oh, yeah, fair
Tons
enough.
of ammo.
Yeah, actually, if you use these super missiles, they take them out in like what, 2 shots? It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, quite a few shots. Excuse me. So it showed me.
I think it's
been a while since I've missiled out all the Zepatites. Been skipping it like past few years. Okay, so he has to be careful here. He doesn't have any of the suits equipped. So yeah. Well, he does have reserves, so if he takes too much damage here, he can definitely get his life back up. Plus, he can just put their Varia back on. So yeah, there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, good on you. Just make sure you get those on.
Oh, can't take any more hits. There you go. Varia's got to go back on. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's very determined to get this stand-up glitch, maybe. All right.
So Lexo didn't do this because he didn't have enough energy tanks for it. So for stand up, there's a couple of ways to do it, but the way that Kid Icarus is doing it is the most common and easiest. So you need to just take Varia off, leave gravity on, and have like 70 tanks of energy. Then you can like pretty much stand up after you get a rainbow beam the first time. Damage yourself so you're under 100 energy. And then as the baby Metroid comes in, you want to make sure you're off the ground. What I do is I roll into a ball and just hold jump, so I'm just constantly springboarding up and down, like space jump. But there's a second check, which it's got to be careful for. No, got it. So the second check is when baby Metroid detaches. The game can force you to sort of like go back into a crouch.
Is he actually hitting that head? It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta make sure that you get right point blank range when they release that charge shot. But another thing here is you need to make sure that the Metroid is getting hit by these onion rings, because that's if the Metroid needs to be taking damage for the cutscene to proceed onwards. So yeah, it doesn't look like he got too much damage there with the stand up, but he did, demonstrate that he knows how to do it. So
yeah, he also managed to avoid the soft lock goal as well. If he'd have shot at just the wrong moment, I'll say the wrong moment because soft locking is bad. It can cause the game to crash, or not crash. It will just turn it so you're going like it goes to one frame every. Was it 2 minutes or something?
Yeah, it's yeah. Don't be doing that.
No.
The game gets very angry. Again, stay tuned. There is going to be another match between these two participants, MegaKindicarus and Lexomatico. Give these two a follow if you would like. These guys are a joy to have in our tournaments, and this is winners round 1. So these guys, whoever is the victor, the loser, you will be seeing these guys again. So again, these guys are going to be playing their second match right after this, and then after a little bit, they're going to actually set up another match alongside of them. That's going to be Matric and Vertex. And me and Dingus are going to be hopping off. We will have another set of commentators on board. So, again, thank you for joining us. This was match 1 of MegaKindicarus and Lexomatico, where Lexo was the victor. And yeah, this is the Speed Gaming channel, and you're gonna see some animals.
Yep, the animals are now raving because the entire planet has turned into just a giant nightclub. Flashes and steam. But I'm happy the animals are now dead. Actually dead. It was a change that needed to happen. I don't think. Oh, that's right. I forgot. So, yeah, when they changed the ROM, they forgot to put that flag in for the bomb blocks there.
Oh, for real? Well, maybe it was intentional. Yeah, anyway.
So
he finishes up with an SRL time of 1 hour and 34 minutes, 26, and yep, that's gonna be it for me and Dingus. Thanks for having us, and stay tuned. There is some more Super Metroid item randomizer tournament action coming your way. Cheers, Dingus. Have a good afternoon, guys.
Cheers, mate. Take it easy. Bye, guys.
So give it up for MegaKindicarus and Lexomatico this past match. A really good one. Interesting also that Varia was placed in plasma. That's a really rare seed. I have not seen that in a while. The only time I've seen that was when it happened to me, and that really feels bad, man. But they did well. Also, thank you for commentating, Dingus and JD. Lovely, lovely voices. Yes, it's splendid. And of course, there's you, chat, beloved chat. How I love you so, chat. Getting prepped up here. It's going to be a four-way. Positive it is, because we do have Lexomatico versus MegaKindicarus. And then we also have Matric 2298 against Vertex. Ooh. Just bear with us for just a moment longer. These randomizer seeds have been pretty troll as of recently. Oh, actually, I just remembered. Cheaty Face 4, thank you also for tracking. His debut tracking. Doing a splendid job. Make sure not to forget anything. Yeah, tracking is a tough job. You know, you got to keep your eyes peeled, especially with those stink eyes. Got to keep them eyes widened. Cheaty, what big eyes you have. And last but not least, shoutouts to Feasel as well for doing the lovely work. All for ice cream. All for his passion for ice cream. That's why he does this. Alright, so since we have all 4 players on screen now, again, I just want to mention, for the proper introduction, welcome to another Super Metroid Item Randomizer tournament. At the top, we have match 2, MegaKindicarus versus Lexomatico. At the bottom, though, we have match 1, Metric 2298 versus Vertex 5. All runners will be playing the same seed, and we can only imagine what awaits us. So brace yourselves. Chat, get ready. I want you guys to start making your predictions. What item besides Morphing Ball will these runners find at Blueprint Star? Now feel free to troll. You guys can choose for a reserve tank. Yes, you can. In fact, that's sometimes preferred. So you know, a good progressive item usually helps. If not something like high jump boots, I think Spring Ball would be a lovely little item to have that early. They can't find Screw Attack and they can't find Speed Booster down there anymore, but they can still find it once they go up the elevator. So that is a possibility. High jump boots is also wonderful. Then again, we could find the hook shot hidden in the ceiling that allows us to get into Swamp Palace, where we can take out Fantoon. And then Mama Turtle. Oh, they're off. Look,